Hey there.
Hello, doctor.
How you doing today?
Could be better.
We're going to go over your form.
Please.
Yeah. So we have the second part to deal with. Or the third part, rather.
Yeah.
Not the second part.
Did you add anything to the first bit that you
Not
did?
yet. I'll mop it all up at the end here. Like,
Oh.
not today, but like
Gotcha.
after you leave, yeah. So you live alone, yes.
Yes.
So some of the questions are similar, but they're not the same, right? So how would you phrase your speaking? Is it good, satisfactory, poor? I seem to understand you.
What are the options?
Good, satisfactory, poor, or unable.
Good.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Not a trick question. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Reading? How's your reading?
My reading's fine.
Yeah. Writing?
Writing is fine.
Yeah. Hearing?
Fine.
Yeah. All right. They're all different questions. You'll see they're all different. Mobility and physical activity. So you can walk indoors, walk outdoors, climbing stairs, standing, lifting, carrying, and holding. Those are all fine.
So, no.
Okay. Because weren't you mainly just applying for like a mental health? What else did you say? So fear, trauma, stress. Okay. Okay, well, your choices for walking indoors would be either you can walk by yourself, you need help from someone else to walk, you need continuous help from someone else to walk, you use some kind of assisted devices like a walker or a cane, or it takes significantly longer than someone else to walk, whatever, 100 meters. So those are your choices. So I assumed your walking was fine since I've never seen you come in here with a walker or a cane or.
Yeah, but I'm not walking in a straight line right now. I literally haven't walked, sir, in almost a year. Like
Okay,
I'm like walking like an old man right now.
Okay.
I've walked once a week to go to a shower and back.
Right.
And my whole body is sore for 2 days.
Okay.
And like I'm not walking in almost a year.
Okay, but I mean, okay.
Because like I feel these questions are based on like, can this person work in society?
Sort of, yeah, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is also kind of like, okay, so if you can't,
like is he physically crippled?
Exactly, yeah. So
mildly, I kind of am right now.
Okay.
Like not by choice, but like I don't have a walker, sure, but
right.
I mean, I'm not walking normal. Like my life isn't normal right now. I don't know how to like describe it. Like how else better to describe it.
Okay. Is it fair to say that you're not requiring assistance from someone else to walk, though?
Sure, yes.
Okay, so you can do these things independently. You're not using assistive devices, but you're saying that it takes you longer. Takes significantly longer than typical. Describe how much longer. All right, so with all this stuff here, so I guess you're kind of suggesting you're kind of deconditioned would be a word that we're using. I'm not sure how you want to phrase it.
I guess that's the proper way to put it.
So has done a little walking. When you walk to the shower, how far is that, roughly?
My car to a building.
Yeah, I don't know, like 50 meters or something, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So it walks 50 meters.
Once a week.
once weekly to shower. Then you said you're sore for days.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, there's a whole bunch of questions here. So this has to do with, first question is bodily functions. So eating problems, toileting problems, poor hygiene, sleep disturbance. So,
So I have to move 24/7 randomly whenever I'm attacked.
yeah,
I have to change my sleep patterns, otherwise I have signs of me being attacked.
yeah,
I've pissed and shit blood, so my bowels are up and like my bowels are not good right now. I have
Yeah.
soft stools.
yeah,
I peed blood last week. Not much, but it was worse last month. And this is if like I eat food made by like someone.
okay. So is this, would you describe that as minimal impact, moderate impact, or major impact?
It's a major impact. I don't have a normal life right now.
Consciousness, orientation, alert, drowsy, confusion.
No.
No impact?
No.
Emotion, excessive or inappropriate anxiety, depression. You already at the beginning said you had PTSD.
Yes.
So moderate or major?
Major, like I'm not walking. I haven't walked for a year.
Degree, impulse control. So this is inability to stop doing something or failing to resist doing something. So this
I mean, I'm being poisoned by fast food workers, and I'm still going to get fast food because it helps with my depression. So yeah, like I can't afford fast food, but I'm still buying it.
Attention, concentration. Poor short-term memory, unable to maintain concentration.
My memory's fine, but my attention, I'm attacked every day, so I can barely.
Moderate or major?
Major. I'm attacked every day, man, sir.
Executive, planning, organizing, sequencing, abstract thinking, problem solving, calculations.
I'm fine with that.
Memory, for example, can learn new information, names, etc., and then recall that information.
Yeah, I can do that. Plus that driving test we did a couple months ago proves that.
Motivation, lack of initiative, loss of interest.
Major.
This kind of has to do with ritualistic or repetitive actions, bizarre behaviors, lack of, I don't know. I think this is sort of, I think what they're getting at is like, you have to, keep flailing your hand or something, and you can't stop it, or I don't think that's what you're dealing with. I mean, when they talk about lack of movement, like you haven't been moving, you haven't been walking, but I don't think that's what they're getting at. So anyway, I don't think it's critical, but I don't think that's an issue for you. Language, expression or comprehension problems, inability to understand, extreme stuttering, mute, racing speech, disorganization of speech.
I stutter because I don't talk that much and I don't have any social interaction, so I'm like moderate.
Yeah. Psychotic symptoms, delusions, hallucinations, disordered thinking. Psychiatrist said you had it, and you said you didn't.
No, the psychiatrist said that there's an undiagnosis, and she's referring to police interaction.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
And there's no evidence of it. And if I want to continue seeing her, which would just help the police pursue their narrative on just keeping my driver's license away from me.
No impact. Do you have a learning disability?
No.
Would you say you're hostile?
No.
Okay, this has to do with sort of personal care. So dressing, grooming, bathing, toileting, feeding self, regulating diet, transferring in out of bed, transfer on off the chair. So
All
obviously,
major.
yeah, these are again these. Can you do that on your own? Do you need help from someone? Do you use assistive devices? That takes too longer. So we already talked about bathing,
None of that. It just takes me longer.
right? What about dressing? Does it take you longer?
Moderate. Like,
This talks about feeding self and regulating your diet. You already kind of mentioned you're eating too much of fast food, and I don't know if you want to have something in there.
my diet's not normal. I don't have a kitchen. I don't have a fridge. I can't meal prep. I can't eat healthy.
Transfers in and out of the bed, so you don't have a bed.
No.
Transfer on and off a chair, well, you can do that on your own. Laundry, basic housekeeping, so again, you don't have a place, no place.
But it's still impacted. Like, my hygiene is down to once a week.
Yeah, bathing, you mean?
Yeah, bathing. So, like, obviously, if I'm not taking care of myself, I'm not doing any housekeeping.
Yeah, understood.
You know what I mean?
It's kind of, I gotta ask you all these funny questions,
I
but
know.
it's kind of like it doesn't really apply a lot of it, right?
I understand.
That's kind of hard for both of us to answer this. But I guess if you did have access to laundry and you did have a place, you could do basic housekeeping and you could do your laundry, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This talks about shopping, so going to and from stores, reading prices and labels, making appropriate choices, paying for purchases, carrying purchases home. So when you go to the store, like you could probably know what you want to buy, right? So I realize funding may be an issue, but could you make appropriate choices in the ideal world?
I don't have a problem making choices.
Yeah.
But the last time I went grocery shopping, I struggled to lift cans from the shopping cart that were really low. I had to support myself with one hand and reach in and grab them. And when I was 3/4 of the way packing, because I had a whole shopping cart, and I spent like $500. When I was almost done packing my car, I had to stop and take a break.
Yeah.
Because I was so sore just from like moving groceries around. I remember it was embarrassing because there was people lined up behind me or like beside me, like my own age, and like I feel like an old man, like they're just watching me, waiting for me to friggin' pay and stuff.
slow to shop, physical exertion tires him out, he feels like an old man. Right? That's kind of paraphrasing what you just said.
Okay.
This is kind of similar again here. What the heck? All right. So, meals. So, meal planning, food preparation, cooking, safe storage of food. So, basically, you know how to do these, but you're unable to because you don't have access to all that.
Yeah, and I had to buy a car that I can't afford for security reasons because my last car was getting broken into and my food and my water were being poisoned.
Right. Pay rent and bills, banking, budgeting, pay rent and bills. Are you able to do all those things? There may be an issue of, like, if you don't have enough money, that's one thing, but I mean, do you know how to go to the bank or budget or pay your rent and bills?
Yeah, but I have no money.
Right. If you're prescribed medication, would you be able to fill and then refill the prescriptions? Take as directed, safe handling and storage?
Yeah.
Probably, right? Transportation, you can get in and out of your vehicle, yes?
Yes.
What about using public transit?
Yeah.
You can do that, yeah? Using a transit schedule?
Mm-hmm.
This has all to do with sort of social functioning. So, indicate the support or supervision requires as related to restrictions in the following areas. Well, I'm not sure you're getting any support or supervision, but anyway.
No.
This has to do with able to develop and maintain relationships. So, do you have any friends?
I'm perfectly fine social.
Yeah.
But I have documentation that organized crime, since they're attacking me, have attacked others, coworkers and loved ones.
Okay.
So right now I don't have any social. I'm not doing anything social only because I'm being attacked by organized crime.
Okay.
But I don't have any issues. I have a 7-year online game friend list with
Okay.
lots of friends
Yeah.
and people that I interact every day.
Okay.
And literally 7 years fully documented, like,
Yeah,
of
that's
like
fine,
history
yeah,
and
yeah.
gameplay
Yeah.
and popularity. So yeah, people love me online.
Okay. Appropriate social decisions, including avoiding situations dangerous to self or others, good social judgment.
Yes.
Able to build and maintain relationships, you said that, you got all those friends. What about this? Interacts appropriately with others, understands and responds to social cues, problems solves in social context.
Fine.
Able to deal appropriately with unexpected demands.
Yes.
Able to secure assistance from others.
Yeah.
Describe how the mental impairment impacts the applicant's relationships with their immediate social network, so partner, family, or friends. Would you say you have marginal functioning, little significant participation, communication, relationships often minimal and fluctuate in quality? Or would you say that you have good functioning, positive relationships, assertively contributes to these relationships?
Organized crime, i.e. the Hells Angels,
Yeah.
are attacking me and coworkers and family.
Yeah, so when you're interacting with your friends and coworkers and family, would you say you have pretty good functioning with them? Or have you withdrawn from a lot of those coworkers and
There's no. I have no life. I don't know what else to tell you, sir, besides what I just said.
would you say you're major withdrawn? Like, you have lots of friends online, right? Like, do you still hang out with your coworkers from your work? Are you do you communicate with them, or is it mainly on your, whatever you said before, your gaming site or whatever?
The only interaction I have is online right now.
Okay.
And it's not by choice. It's not because I want to.
No, fair enough, but
Like I don't. I want to have a family. I want to have a life, but I don't. All that has been taken away from me. Which is torture.
fair enough. Doesn't sound very fun. Neighborhood contacts, acquaintances, storekeepers, public officials. Would you say that you have? Well, you already said this. I mean, I think you have major social isolation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's where you're at. Okay. Assistance provided by other people. So do you need assistance from other people? Community service agencies, volunteers, health authority professionals, like a nurse?
Yes.
What do you need help with, and what do you need?
Everything.
Yeah, so give me some examples. I mean, I would have thought that maybe if you had your own safe place, that you just kind of do your own thing,
That would be a luxury.
right? I mean, right? I don't.
I need all the assistance, but I have it well documented that I'm not getting the assistance.
Right.
And I have it well documented that the police and the community are just trying to orchestrate blame so that way they can cover their butt and avoid organized crime attacking me, even though they've shut down the Langford biker gang, Hells Angels clubhouses on the island in Vancouver.
Yeah.
But they don't want to talk about the organized crime actually attacking and hurting other coworkers, other loved ones, me. It's just get rid of Renee. That's the easiest situation, right? You said that your hands are tied, right? So I'm assuming that the police feel that way too. Organized crime run unions, construction, which make the world run. Lucky me.
Okay, I'll try to sort of buff and polish this up, and well, I mean, I'm just asking you questions, right? I got to go through and add more stuff in, and so you don't need to be here for that. So I will deal with this. I'll fill it out, and then like if you want to come back in, and like I'll bring it back into the office next Tuesday. So
I'll just give you another 2 more weeks.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Which is even more time.
Sure, but then you can get a copy of it if you want, or we can mail it in, or whatever you want to do. Did you fill out? Did you sign your part? Yeah, you'll need to sign your part here.
Yeah, but once you've done everything,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over everything because
Okay.
I have yeah. So did we hear back from Drive Safe BC?
No, I checked before you came in.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my mailbox again. I spoke with a detective, and I brought in 2 weeks ago signs of chemicals, which looks like adhesive coming from the back of my throat and my nose.
Yeah, you went for X-rays.
I did that as well.
Yeah, your X-rays are normal, negative. No sinus infection, no chest infection.
Okay. Could I have a copy of those pictures on a USB key?
No, but I can give you the report. We just get the report, like the radiologist says.
It's okay. So they said that other signs are my skin.
Yeah.
Do you notice anything odd?
Well, yeah, I can see your skin is more flaky and peely than it was before.
Now, so police officers and the detective isn't a doctor.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that this is glue or adhesive of some sort.
Right.
And so what's your professional opinion?
Let's look up at the ceiling. I'm not sure what it is. I can't say for sure that it's glue or adhesive. It could be, but I don't know. Yeah.
It could be, right?
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so
Like
if
what is it?
so,
Yeah.
so you're sticking with me being paranoid by other people not reviewing my evidence. I've on social media. I've went 2 or 3 days on not touching my nose,
Yeah.
and I'm coughing up things like those napkins, and I'm documenting it heavily.
Yeah.
You didn't want to look at it, which is fine.
Yeah.
Which, well, how can I prove that? I'm not. I don't have my own science lab. I can't
Right.
run tests, right?
Yeah.
So all I have is a camera and documenting it.
Yeah.
I went live on social media for 48 hours,
Yeah.
showing that I'm not doing it myself, that literally me sleeping, getting up live 48 hours, sir,
Yeah.
and coughing it up, letting it dry, and showing the public
Right.
that I'm not doing it to myself.
Yeah.
And so what other ways can I show that I'm being attacked with a bioweapon? Because that's technically what it is. I'm being
Right.
tortured. How else? I don't want to be running my car 24/7, but I have to and protect. I don't want to be wearing a respirator. I don't want to have multiple scars on the bridge of my nose from wearing a respirator for years.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't Renee shower for a week? So if I'm obviously being gassed and sprayed with some sort of chemicals and like adhesives, then, well, this is the sign. I took a shower before I came here.
Yeah.
But I didn't wash my head or my face because last time I was really red, right?
Yeah.
So here's the signs on for 1 week of just me sitting in my car.
Yeah.
And if I sit in one location too long, I'm attacked.
Right.
My nose and my throat, I'm coughing up more.
Yeah.
Which I have documented that I have this week.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
And this is the result of my skin. I have it on the sides, here. My respirator goes here. So like how can I go to the police? Like the police need a professional opinion on what this is.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can try to send it to the lab and see if they can give us some clues.
Okay.
Okay.
How do we do that?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna step out and grab some containers and gloves and.
Okay, because you're just like looking at me like really.
No, I was just waiting for you.
Making me
No,
uncomfortable.
okay, I was just waiting for you to comment. And as you know, I said something. I was waiting to see if you were gonna say okay. So you did. So I'm gonna go. Okay, I'll be back. Are you good with this or what?
I'm being tortured every day, sir. So this is what you're saying. I'm obviously not good.
Okay, fair enough. But you're good with the plan that we have.
Your big run today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
For the X-ray scans of like the sinus and chest thing, I have to spend money I have to go back to the clinic because I guess
If you want to get the exact.
Yeah.
Then yes, you do. Yes.
Because I can get the files and I'm
Yeah.
gonna like upload them to AI.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. All right, so if you stay where you are, I'm gonna just sort of peel a little bit of this off, and hopefully this will.
I mean, there's lots of it. If I showered every day, then this wouldn't happen, right? Like the signs would be gone, right?
Yeah.
And it's not a lot, but
Yeah.
it's a lot if I don't. If this
I'll send it to the lab. We'll see what they say. Okay, I don't know. It could be your skin flaking off. So we call that contact dermatitis. That could be a reaction to any number of things.
every week though. Every week is like this, sir.
Yeah, people get skin disorders like psoriasis and stuff that can like lifelong. Bang! It just comes and then they're stuck that way.
Okay. This looks
Yeah,
like
I'm not saying that's what you have, but I'm just saying, there
There's many
there are
possibilities.
skin disorders that could, I mean, I know you're wearing some kind of respirator, right? So whether or not you're getting some kind of from having that against you all the time, I don't know if that's maybe giving you a reaction.
on my forehead.
I'm just throwing out ideas. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll fill out this. We'll send this in. We'll see.
Can I have a copy of 2 weeks from now? I've taken like enough of your time, but can I have a copy of like what you've sent into Drive Safe BC the last couple times?
Didn't they give that to you already? Okay.
No, you gave me a copy of like the psychiatrist thing, but I haven't asked for any response that you've given to like Drive Safe BC.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Well, I think the last letter was basically, what do we need to do?
But like you didn't.
Where are we at here?
Because they already told us like what we need to do, and I already jumped through all the hoops. Like I passed your test.
Yeah.
I've passed but even.
Understood. But after that, then I wrote them to say what else do we need to do, basically. Just
Okay.
give me a sec here.
Sorry.
No, because I think it was like short.
Yeah, I know. I think I saw it was short too.
Yeah, but it's kind of to the point, right? Just kind of like. This patient is applying for his driver's license. Can you please advise me what current information is required on my part? This has been going for a period of time. He has recently been seen by a psychiatrist and diagnosed with unspecified psychotic disorder. That's what she said. He's not currently on any medication. So I've answered all their.
Oh, okay. So all right. Cool. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna go and knock on the doors of ICBC and all them and talk to them.
So the date on here is October the 2nd.
Okay.
So it's been over a month.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
You know, I mean, these were questions that they had before. You know, what medications is he on? What's, you know, has he seen a psychiatrist?
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
All right, you're welcome. We'll see you back. Yeah, so if you're just coming in a couple weeks too, so I don't know, sometimes pathology these days is taking 4 to 6 weeks.
it's whatever.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Okay, thank you.
And then regarding this, I mean, like if you just need to come in and pick up your report, you're welcome to do that. Yeah, so whatever you want to do. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Bye for now.
Thank you.